Inside Trump's $17 million mansion in Caribbean. Tucked away on a small Caribbean island, surrounded by the ocean and a stunning garden, is one of the lesser-known properties owned by Donald Trump. However, this luxury property is still worth an absolute fortune. Today, we are going to peek behind the property's curtain, known as Le Château de Palmiers. We'll see what resources it contains and how much it would cost to build. We will then see how much the house is worth and the cost to rent it for a vacation. In addition, we'll see some famous neighbors from the Caribbean who have their own extensive properties to relax. So, let's start. Saint Martin Island. Hidden in the northeast of the Caribbean Sea is the island of Saint Martin. What makes this island unusual is the fact that two different governments operate on it, with the French responsible for the northern section and the Dutch in the southern section. They called it Saint Martin. This agreement took place in 1648, with the two nations signing the Treaty of Concord. Saint Martin is not one of the most expensive islands in the Caribbean. The cost per square meter is around $3,270, while the most expensive is Bermuda, for a little more than double the cost, at $7,060, while the cheapest island is considered Puerto Rico at $1,010. For comparison, the most expensive in the world is Hong Kong, with a price of $31,496. Still, considering that Donald Trump has an estimated net worth of $2.5 billion, he certainly has the means to live well in Saint Martin. Le Château de Palmiers. In 2013, Donald Trump decided to buy the property from his friend on the island, businessman Steve Hilbert, and his wife Tommy Sue. At the time, the couple wanted $19.7 million for the property. However, the actual amount paid by Trump has not been revealed. The property is called Le Château de Palmiers. It is located in the French section. Yes, the name was a very good tip. It is close to Plum Bay Beach. The property actually houses 2 villas with 9 bedrooms and 12 bathrooms in all. First, let's take a look at the main village that is closest to the beach. With 5 bedrooms, the master bedroom alone occupies 2 complete floors. It also has a bathroom with a spa bath. The master suite offers 2 balconies to choose from and an off-sea overlooking the sea. Another room worth mentioning is the Regal Suite. This room has 2 king-size beds, a sea view, and a private bathroom. The Ocean Village still has a commercial-quality kitchen. The second villa has 4 bedrooms and is positioned around a large garden. In the past, each of the rooms had different themes, like the jungle room. Nowadays, the rooms are not so elaborate, but they continue with the same luxury. Each suite has a private bathroom. 2 of the bedrooms even have an attached sitting area to relax in private, away from the main room. The village also has a terrace for breakfast, where you can enjoy the scenery while making a toast. In addition to the villas, there is also the 2-bedroom property manager's home within the 5-acre complex. With the Caribbean climate famous for being warm, there's a large pool outside. But even in the coldest months, the pool will still be comfortable as it's heated. Depending on the size, a swimming pool can easily cost more than $100,000 to build, with the average cost of a pool in the US around $50,000. Annual maintenance fees are around $800 per year with the first-rate service. However, as it's heated, the cost of running the pool increases even more. It can cost up to an extra $3,000 a year. Right next to Trump's pool is a bar and a cabin, with several red-roofed gazebos scattered throughout the property. There is a section of sun loungers around the pool for you to relax while soaking up the Caribbean sun. For those looking to keep in shape, the mansion also has a fully equipped gym. The cost of installing a private gym can range from $500 to $28,000, depending on the equipment purchased and the size of the space. But if you like sports more, there is also a synthetic tennis court. Depending on the climate, the court uses gravel, grass, asphalt, cement, or acrylic. The cost of installing a court can be very expensive. According to experts, the lowest cost is around $45,000, with the highest reaching $100,000. But if you prefer a sport that doesn't require as much running but needs quicker reactions, there's also a ping pong table on the property. In May 2017, Trump put Le Château de Palmiers up for sale. The asking price was setting at $28 million. However, in August of the same year, the price fell 40% to $16.9 million. But this property is not used by the Trump family very often. In fact, it is used primarily as rental income. From 2014 to 2017, Trump reported that the mansion provided revenue of about $3 million over that period. So far, the property has been withdrawn from the market, while Forbes has estimated it to be worth $13 million in 2019, but is still available to rent to wealthy tourists. An additional incentive for vacations is the staff provided for this fee, which includes a personal chef. In case you're wondering, private chefs can cost up to $420 a week in the US, not including the price of groceries. In 2018, the rental price hovered around $11,400 a night. Since then, prices have fallen. For the larger village alone, the cost is $45,000 a week in high season and $35,000 in low season. But if you want to book the entire villa, it will cost $60,000 in high season and $45,000 in low season. At the end of the day, that's about $8,600 a night. This drop in rental costs may be due to a drop in Trump's revenue due to global events. After all, many people have less disposable income today. However, it may also be due to Trump's current reputation. In 2019, Bloomberg produced an article that found the Trump Tower to be the least desirable luxury building in New York, with most units since 2016 being sold at a loss, while just over 99% of Manhattan homes were sold at a profit over a similar time. Famous close neighbors. As for Trump's famous Caribbean neighbors, one of them is the Rolling Stones frontman, Mick Jagger. He owns a property called Star Groves on the island of Mystique. The Japanese-inspired village was originally built in 1983 by the architect Arne Hasselquist. The property has 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms and offers a lot of privacy. The 6 rooms are spread over 7 separate pavilions. There's an exclusive pavilion for entertainment, as such, with piano, pool table, and media room. In the middle of the pavilions, there's an 8-meter-long swimming pool with a gazebo, so that guests can protect themselves from the strong sun. During 2016, the property was available for rent. For the low season, the price was $16,500 a week, while in high season, $30,000. The Caribbean seems to be very attractive to the Rolling Stones, as bandmate Keith Richards also owns property in the region. And yes, he's still alive. His home is on Parrot Key, based in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Renting that specific area can be very expensive. A villa with space for 6 people, which also has butler service, can cost up to $10,105 a night. Another resident of Parrot Key is Bruce Willis, only he's actually a former resident. In March 2019, he put his 5-bedroom Asian-inspired property up for sale, with a starting price of $33 million. The master bedroom alone occupies the entire 2nd floor. The 7.3-acre property that Willis bought in 2000 even has a yoga pavilion, a home cinema, and a playground with a large pirate ship. August 2019, the property was sold for about 18% below the asking price, at $27 million. Willis narrowly missed claiming the most expensive property sale title on the island, as the Oliver's Cove property was sold for $27.5 million in 2016. Since Willis's house had a pirate ship, it is fair to take a look at the property owned by the famous pirate from the movie, Johnny Depp. But instead of just a mansion, it has its own private island, Little Halls Pond Cay, located in the Bahamas. Depp bought the 45-acre island in 2004 for a reported $3.6 million. He bought the island after seeing it during the filming of the film Pirates of the Caribbean in 2003. He then built a ranch-style house with a 360-degree view of the island. Concluding with one last fact. Speaking of people diving in the islands, in 2012, Oracle founder Larry Ellison bought 98% of one of the Hawaiian islands, Lanai. The other 2% belonged to the Hawaiian government. The cost of this set put Ellison at the top with $300 million, making it the purchase of the most expensive island in the world. Congratulations, Larry! We would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. So, did you like the content? Share your opinion in the comments down below. If you liked it, subscribe, leave the like and share with your friends. Bye bye!